One of the most unpleasant surprises that happens to MBA candidates is this. You might have experience that's even stronger and more impressive than your friends who landed at HBS or Wharton. You can have more leadership, bigger projects, real results, and still, if your resume doesn't show it clearly and strategically, you can get passed over. That's the painful truth. Because even if you've launched products, led teams, solved real problems, if your resume doesn't position your work in a way that helps the outcome see you as exceptional, you're at risk. This is the time of year when so many candidates come to me for those dreaded ding analysis. It's the least favorite part of my work, helping someone figure out what went wrong and why they didn't get admitted. So, with this series of videos focused on your resume, which is the most important asset you have in the MBA admissions process, yes, even more important than a monster GMAT score, I want to help those of you who are preparing to apply to a competitive MBA program in the next months. Make sure to subscribe so you get the full MBA admissions resume series. I will break the whole process down and make it infinitely more likely for you to create an MBA resume that becomes your strongest asset in the MBA admissions process. Now, what is it that makes candidates create weak, unconvincing resumes? Here's the mistake I see way too often. Strong candidates describing their work like this: responsible for managing internal reports, supported client presentations, coordinated software rollouts. Sound familiar? These bullets are vague, passive, flat. They don't tell us what changed, who benefited, or what you, the candidate, actually did. And let me tell you, my personal number one most hated word to see in an MBA resume is coordinated. It truly doesn't get more bland than saying coordinated. Now, compare those previous lines to these: streamlined reporting workflows, cutting delivery time by 30%, and improving visibility for senior leadership. Or developed and delivered 20 plus high stakes client presentations, contributing to a 15% increase in renewals. Or led rollout coordination across 5 regions, ensuring 95% on time delivery and adoption. Same experience, different framing, completely different impact. Because AdComs don't read your resume looking to see your list of duties, your job responsibilities. They scan your resume for evidence of leadership, initiative, and momentum. So if your resume reads like a job description, you're not showing them what you uniquely brought to the role. But when your resume clearly shows what you actually did, why it mattered, and what changed because of your work, that's when the outcome starts to lean in. That's when your resume stops blending in and starts building belief in your potential. Now, here's what to do next. Go back and watch last week's video on what outcomes are actually scanning for in your resume. That will help you approach the work on your own MBA admissions resume with a strategic perspective. And then make sure you subscribe, because next week I'm breaking down the exact process I use with my candidates to build strategic, high impact MBA resumes from the ground up. Trust me, MBA hopeful, you don't want to miss that.